Hi Gemini, thank you for joining me for your May general reading. As always, please do keep in mind that this is general, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. You only take the messages that are meant for you and you leave what isn't yours for someone else, okay? Right, so you have got the Cat and independence. You're being encouraged to develop a balance between independence and the time of togetherness. So that's like, try not to spend too much time being sociable this month because you might feel overwhelmed if you're around a lot of people a lot of the time, okay? So it's recognizing when your social batteries have run out, basically, and take that time to recharge, okay? This also indicates that you would greatly benefit from a profound journey of self-discovery. Learn to enjoy time spent with yourself. Yeah, so, I mean, there could be this avoidance thing that's going on for you right now, Gemini. You could be avoiding spending time in your own company. You could be avoiding letting yourself feel bored. Boredom is actually really necessary because that's where we can have some of our best ideas, okay, when we're bored. It is necessary for us to once in a while feel utterly bored, because that's where inspiration comes from, okay? I know it sounds like a counterintuitive thing to say, but it's absolutely true, okay? Independence, striking out on your own in order to do something here, recognizing that you don't necessarily need other people. It's just, you know, having company around you is nice, but it's definitely not necessary, okay? Cats do tend to prefer to be left to their own devices, okay? But yeah, there's certainly a message here of be aware of feeling overwhelmed in the company of lots of people, lots of the time, okay? Right, what else for our Gemini collective, please, for the month of May? What else for Gemini collective for the month of May? Whoa. The wishbone. Chance, possibility, and change. So there's good news that's coming in towards you then, Gemini, that's going to change up everything for you. The wishbone. Make a wish and it shall be granted. There's positive change on the horizon here for some Gemini. The candle, warmth, passion, and welcome. So there's welcome news that's coming in for you, or you could be delivering welcome news to someone else. Again, take it as it resonates. But there's hope in this energy, whereas prior things could have been hopeless, but now you're seeing a return of hope. You've got the key as well. Secret self-control and patience. You're unlocking something here. You could be revealing the truth, a truth to someone. Oh, you've got another key. 2 keys. This one's a skeleton key. So that potentially is going to open up any door because it's specifically the skeleton key. It can open any door. Truth, revelations, and discovery. The doors of possibility. You've got something here that I'm really needing to look deeper into for you. We'll find out more as we pull more cards, okay? And I will show you as well. This is the full deck, okay? It's just ridiculous trying to shuffle the entire tea leaf deck in one shot. Like, it's quite a big deck. Okay, the fox. That one's off balance and it says shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So be shrewd, be resourceful. Okay, fox is survivor. Is a survivor, so it's survival energy. It could also be saying that you're needing to cash something away for a later date. That's C-A-C-H-E, cashing something away. So you can revisit it, so you can go back to it later. Keeping a secret stash somewhere. It could be a secret stash of finances. I don't know yet. We need more cards. But be shrewd and be resourceful. And there's something about a wish that's coming true for you. The pig, beware of greed. It's off balance. That's someone else's greed. Beware of someone around you who's being really quite selfish here. Warmth, passion and welcome. It's someone that you might have welcomed in that's actually a greedy person. Again, we need more information. The beetle, good fortune in reverse. Okay, yeah, so there have been some kind of struggles here. It has felt more recently like things were against you. But in actual fact, something's going to work for you. Something's going to work in your favor. There's a good outcome here. The Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. With effort, so it's self-starting energy. Something about the amount of effort that you're putting into a situation is going to see its success. But that particular tower, it's more connected to the tower in Lenormand than it is the tower in Tarot. Okay, they're two entirely completely different energies from each other. So this one could indicate some kind of official place, an official building, like a council building, or like a political place, you know, a place where decisions are made, so like a courthouse. You know, it can indicate that kind of official place, a place where decisions are made. Right, I haven't a clue what's going on here, Gemini. I'm going to have to take a much deeper dive into this. What's going on with the wishbone for Gemini, please? What's going on with the wishbone? Seven of Wands reversed. They're saying that you don't have to explain yourself. That you don't have to explain or defend a decision that you've made. You just need to carry it through, okay? Seven of Wands in reverse can indicate obstacles. It can be someone else being ignorant. Someone making threats. I don't know if someone has made threats to you or is about to make threats to you. But basically someone's trying to make you feel insecure here. Or just in general you're feeling insecure or uncertain, you know, like uncertain of the future, with these two keys being here as well. It feels like you're trying to deal with a problem without alerting everyone else. Page of Swords, take your time to think before you act. Okay. The card of the detective, more research required. I don't feel that that's you though. Tell us more about Page of Swords, thank you. Two of Cups reversed. There's tension with this energy, definitely. There's, your Two of Cups in reverse can indicate some kind of separation. A disagreement, I mean definitely some kind of disagreement where another person put you in a position or will be putting you in a position that makes you feel like you have to justify something here. You're wanting to part ways. You're wanting to end a connection. It could be business dealings also. You're probably wanting to end business dealings. You've got the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It's almost like your heart's not in a situation anymore. You're not feeling it. You're not feeling inspired by something anymore. And you're looking for a change here. You're wishing for a change. trying to be shrewd. So that's like having a backup plan. That there is backup plan energy all over this. So if you don't currently have a backup plan, Gemini, I nearly called you Pisces there. If you don't have a backup plan, Gemini, then it's probably going to be wise for you to have a backup plan in place. I don't know what that's in reference to exactly. The Fox, 5 of Swords, someone being selfish, someone being aggressive towards you, someone causing you a lot of anxiety. I mean, potentially that can indicate some kind of self-sabotage as well. But again, I don't feel that you're self-sabotaging. 3 of Swords reversed. Healing. There needs to be a time of respite and recovery. Okay. Your 3 of Swords in reverse can indicate a release and forgiveness as well. It's like a return of health, a return of healing, a return of good feelings. So at the moment, there's this energy around you where it's either you're struggling with a situation or you're struggling with another person, and you're like, do you know what? I don't want this thing or this person to overwhelm me anymore. I want to get full in control of this. And then it's like doing some research here, doing some research on something. Can you tell us more about this energy for Gemini, please? The Sun, there you go. A return of joy, health, happiness, optimism. I mean, it's literally the happiest card in tarot is the Sun. It's the card of positivity, vitality being restored. You know, total healing with that combination, total healing. And with the 3 of Swords reversed, that's a total recovery from something that caused you a lot of pain, grief, anxiety. There could be, for some of you, there could be a split, like splitting up with another person, going your own way, striking out and being independent. But again, it's like, well, for some that's going to be romantic, for others that's going to be in business, you know, and then for others it's not going to be anything to do with another person at all. It's just going to be about like life's concerns in general. Okay, so again, use your discernment and take it how it resonates. Can clarify the candle. 5 of Coins. Try not to feel overwhelmed. 5 of Coins. It's lack energy. Life is hard right now. Look around. Help is at hand. So Spirit's saying that you're not on your own. You've not been abandoned. You've not been forgotten about. You've got support here. It could be a support network, a support group. It could be support in the spiritual, or a combination of everything that I've mentioned. But you've definitely got a lot of support around you. It's like there's a struggle here. You could be struggling financially. Maybe someone's taking too much money off you. I mean, especially for those who've got like a landlord and stuff. Tax bills coming out this month as well. It's like, fuck me. What are the politicians playing at? You know, yeah, we're all pretty much in that energy. But this could also be like, say if this is going on within an intimate connection with another person, then there could be problems with your finances that's being caused by them. So it's like you're going to have to really make it obvious to that individual who is taking too much that they're not welcome to do that anymore. But again, that could be about your time as well. Like maybe someone's taking up too much of your time right now. Maybe someone's being greedy when it comes down to how much they're wanting you to do for them. Do you know what I mean? Like that could be a really incredibly bossy manager at work who is expecting far too much of you, expecting for you to go over and above what it is that you're actually being paid to do, you know, taking advantage of you in that way as well, being greedy for your time. So again, like, I mean, it's showing that this is soon going to be behind you, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune coming out. Your fortune's turning for the better. Things are getting better. Things are moving in the right direction. Something's moving in the right direction. It's a very lucky energy. Luck is on your side here with the Wheel of Fortune. 8 of Coins at the bottom of the deck. It's suggesting that in order for you to turn your luck around, you're going to have to abandon something or leave something in the past. You're going to have to move away from something. Okay, this one is the Lord of Abandoned Success, the 8 of Cups. It's like recognizing that something, either a situation or a relationship or a connection, has gone as far as you can take it. It's reached a plateau. 8 of Cups, something's reached its plateau point. It cannot go any further. So it's time to go off in a different direction. It's time to pick something new. And with these 2 keys, it sounds cheesy, but it's all about unlocking your inner potential, unlocking your higher purpose. It's like you're going here from living a half life and living in struggle to living in completeness. Do you know what I mean? Can you tell us about the first key? For Gemini, thank you. Justice. Queen of Coins. Both of these are off balance. Justice and Queen of Coins. You've got the Knight of Wands under there. It's impulsiveness. So they're saying avoid any impulsive expenditures. Okay. Avoid any massive big purchases throughout the month of May. So it's like, avoid putting down a deposit on something that's big, like a house, a car, a flat, whatever. If you can avoid doing that this month, then do avoid doing that this month, because your Queen of Coins energy is coming out off balance, right? So we don't look at gender in tarot. It means stability, security, it means abundance. It's kind of like the pre-empress stage, right? So it's very, very fertile. It's all about the tangible things in life, which is why it's associated with money and finances, but it's also associated with time. So the message I'm getting here is, number 1, be careful and resourceful with your finances this month, because there is something with justice off balance that is unforeseen that is going to require those particular resources for you to contribute to it instead. Okay, so the month of May is pick your needs over your wants. Your needs take priority. Okay, so they're saying don't spend on your wants and then beg for your needs, right? Because mind you've got the Beetle and Good Fortune in reverse. To clarify these energies, this is where I'm pulling these messages from. Okay, it's a combination of lots of different things. And then the other one is your time. Definitely your time, Gemini. They're saying with the Queen of Coins, this Queen of Earth, off balance, your time is very precious. Your time is valuable, right? Do not waste your time. Be shrewd with your time. Do not be frivolous with your time. And at the moment, there's something here about your time where another person is consuming too much of your time. And that's unfair. It's unreasonable and it's not realistic. It's unsustainable. Queen of Coins off balance. Something is unsustainable, right? Protect your time. Protect your energy. And then justice off balance. There's fairness, balance, equality. Now someone is coming from a place of unfairness and bias towards you. So you could be facing a challenge this May where someone is possibly going to be discriminating against you for something. Okay? Could be your beliefs, it could be your creed, could be your gender, could be your age, could be anything. There are multiple different ways that people can be discriminated against. And I am feeling that it's likely you're facing a situation where discrimination of some kind is being pulled to the forefront. And so with that in mind, understand this, that for those where that message will resonate for, because I don't feel it's happened yet, when that happens, the law is actually on your side for that. Okay? You do not have to put up with discrimination of any kind. Why is the beetle in reverse? Thank you. 3 of coins. Yeah. A situation here where if there is a greedy person involved, someone greedy for your time and your energy, basically expecting for you to work for free or for very, very little, which is incredibly common right now. I don't know why that's a thing, why it should ever be a thing, but it's bloody horrific that it is in the age of 2024, you know. This reinforces that message that someone isn't looking out for the greater good of everybody else. They're only out for their own interests. And so what's going to happen is fortune is going to start moving in your favor. Things are going to start flowing more freely for you once you stand up for yourself, which at the moment you're not doing because you're afraid to. But once you do start standing up for yourself, things are going to start moving in your favor. And then it's going to backfire onto the greedy one. And their fortunes are then going to flip. Okay? You can clarify the skeleton key for Gemini, please. Thank you. The Lovers in the upright position this time. I say this time because your 2 of Cups, really similar to the Lover's energy. And the last time we saw that, it was in the reverse position, right? So you've got your major arcana, the Lovers, coming out in the upright position. I told you, didn't I? You're going to be absolutely fine here, Gemini. You're going to be golden. You're going to be absolutely golden. Truth, revelations, and discoveries. You're making a lot of self-discoveries here. Tell us about your self-discovery. Thank you. I think that's reversed. Yeah, the 9 of coins reversed. That's your cat's energy, independence, and it's come out in reverse. So something here tells me that you at some point were led to believe that you could never do this, that, and the next on your own. Now, either other people put those ideas in your head, they could be close to you, they could be distant from you, doesn't matter, it could just be society in general putting shitty ideas in your head, which again is going on quite a lot at the moment. But someone has specifically taught you at one point, Gemini, oh, you'll never be able to do this, that, and the next. You can't, you will never. And it's all been bullshit. Okay, because your 9 of coins in the upright position is literally independence. It's someone who can validate their own experiences. It's someone who's self-made. Right? It's someone who is secure within themselves, that they don't give a shit what other people's opinions are of them. I love the 9 of coins in the upright. This is the self-discovery that you're making about yourself, which is actually, do you know what? Yeah, I have been putting too much emphasis on what other people may or may not say about me, or what they may or may not think about me. I have been taking on board far too often other people's opinions, and you know, you are someone who likes to see both sides of the fence, right? So you are going to take on board what other people's opinions are. But what you're not going to do is start taking on other people's opinions as if those opinions were your own. You're going to start formulating your own. So the self-discovery that you're making here is that certain things that you were taught about yourself were incorrect. Incorrect. You can manage whatever this is independently. You are more than strong enough. What's the Tower? Thank you. The Moon, off balance, so that's fears, secrets, illusions, someone being disillusioned, someone being lied to, and Death in the reverse position. A failure to change, a failure to move with the times, someone who is stuck in their ways, someone who is rigid, someone who plays on the fears of others. Yeah? That's this energy right here. This is stagnation. It's immobile energies. Now, it can also indicate, for some, where you're dealing with a rigid, stubborn, greedy, selfish bastard of a boss, manager, whoever. They're never going to change. And they're constantly going to sell you this story of fear. You would be nothing without me. And for a tiny handful of yous, that's going to be an overbearing, dominating parent or caregiver figure. Okay, again, take it as it resonates, because this is general energies, right? And the fact is, you more than can make it in life without them. Okay? The other message that I'm seeing with this one is you could be going through some kind of a forced change, okay? Forced change that is beyond your control, something that you did not initiate, something that just happened, right? So through this forced change, it's like it's pulling out all of these repressed memories, because your moon is subconscious energies. It's all the stuff that you keep hidden away from your loved ones out of fear of upsetting them, okay? It's all of your fears, it's your nightmares, it's the icky things, right? So you've got some kind of forced change that's pulling up repressed memories for you. And Spirit's saying with this one, this is actually part of, and it sounds weird, but we do have your major arcana there with the skeleton key, that this forced change is actually part of your ascension. It's part of your growth and your development, okay? Because with this Tower, again, more rigid energies, it's like you can't go around it, you can't go over it, you can't go under it, you're going to have to go through it, right? So give this some time, and in a couple of months' time, you will actually look at yourself again, and you'll be like, I'm a completely different person now. I don't even recognize who I was anymore. I can't believe the things that I used to be worried about. You know, so there's some kind of forced shock or forced change to make someone really be, I want to say, live a full life. Someone's being forced to live a full life, to live their life to the fullest, without having to worry about the wishy-washy, low vibe opinions of other people. You know, everything else that other people are worried about are like, why are you worried about that? That's a non-issue. Do you know what I mean? It's almost, it's kind of like an awakening or a reawakening or a realization that people are getting pent up about whatever's happened on the most recent soap program, and they're not getting pent up about the actual stuff in real life that happens to real people that they should actually be fucking bothered about. You know, that they're more concerned with bloody someone getting cheated on Love Island or whatever. And it's like, you're looking at these individuals now, whereas at one point you would have been really thingy about their opinion, concerned maybe about their opinion, and then it's like, wow, the things that they're concerned about in life is like nothing. They are asleep almost. You know, I didn't want to use that word because it feels too much like segregating people into like pigeonholes and shit, and I don't like doing that, but that's how this energy feels, and I can't find a better way to explain it right now. But as long as it makes sense to you, then that's the main thing. At the bottom of the deck is the King of Coins in the upright position. Long-term security, long-term stability, long-term success, long-term everything. Okay, so yeah, you're coming into your true self here, Gemini. That's what's going on. Okay, that's why everything looks different, everything feels different, similar to Capricorn's energy. So I don't know if you've got Capricorn placements in your chart, probably in your moon or your Venus, or you could be dealing with a Capricorn. I don't know, okay? But it is similar energies to Capricorn, where it's like, I forgot what I was going to say. I do apologize, Gemini. If you got Capricorn placements in your own chart, go watch that reading, okay? Because there were a lot of valid points that were brought up in there that my brain cannot remember at this point in time, which is very, very bizarre. Really bizarre. I can only apologise for that one there, Gemini. That was random. It was almost like someone put their hand in my brain and took out all their thoughts then, and they just disappeared completely. Good times. Maybe you are needing to forget your problems for a wee bit. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of stability, a lot of security, long-term everything. That's what I was going to say. Everything looks different, feels different, because you are different. There it is. Anyway, what else for Gemini, please? In the flow. Yeah, everything is smooth sailing from this point on, Gemini, okay? You're in good hands here. You are being protected. I love how that's Santa's sleigh, because that carries the implication that you've got gifts. Interesting. You could have a lot of spiritual gifts that you're now using to help others, or you've got a lot of spiritual gifts, help and assistance and generosity that's coming in to help you out at this point in time, Gemini. Watching clouds. Lie back, rest and relax. Yeah, take everything in your stride. Keep an eye on your stress levels. Definitely don't let anyone else stress you out at this point in time. Okay, no one else is worth you getting stressed out over. You have a healing message for Gemini, please. Meant to be. Moon called. Moon called. So you're being called up to do something here, Gemini. Let's find out. Moon called. 54. Some things are just meant to be, and it seems as though that might apply to whatever you're asking here. That doesn't mean that you can just sit around doing very little or nothing and expect everything to fall in your lap. We're all constantly creating our lives, so you need to do whatever is necessary to steer the situation in the direction that you're wanting it to go, but move forward in the knowledge that you're on the right track. Or this card wouldn't have come up. This situation was meant to be. Trust that and go with it. What's happening is good and is right for you and your soul's development at this point. That's insane. That's literally what I was telling you there with the skeleton key, the lovers and the 9 of coins. I cannot make it up. So keep moving forward towards whatever you want. Tuning in to the lunar cycle can only help. So go for it during the waxing cycle, which is the new moon to full, and release your grip and attachment during the waning cycle. Additional meanings for this card. This is a part of your soul's journey. follow your feelings, create the reality that you're dreaming of, know that the celestial realms are on your side, the answer is yes. That's crazy. You're being green-lit by the universe for something here, Gemini. And then everything else we've already seen in your tarot. About the symbol, as much as the idea of destiny is a lovely one, it is becoming clear that we create our own reality. How freeing and empowering is that? Yeah, so while destiny is a thing, while certain things were destined to happen, you also do still have free will and control in your own life. Okay, these two things can be true at the same time. Right, let's take one of your funny cards. For anyone who's new to my channel and you don't know, and you're not familiar with the way that I do things around here, every time I finish a read, I always pull from a naughty deck at the end of the read, okay? So obviously if you're not into sarcasm and swearing, then just don't listen, okay? It's just to lift the energies at the end of a read, okay? You're not required to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. Interesting. You know how you can tell if someone's taken advantage of you? You feel like shit after giving to them. That shit isn't healthy for anyone. Put the matches down and back away. They can get warm on their own. Now go do something kind for yourself, and that's better service to the world anyway. Yep, someone's being greedy for your time. And don't be an ungrateful shit. Yeah, that greedy person is an ungrateful shit. Seriously, if you're reading these cards, then you're privileged AF. You can read. Reading's super fucking fantastic. Think about how many generations of people didn't get to read. Fuck yeah, we're not completely fucked. We know how to read. So it's saying that basically there is still so much to be grateful for. Okay. Which again, I mean, depending on who you are and what your circumstances are right now, that's going to come out as being patronising as fuck, right? And I don't blame you for thinking or feeling that way. Ultimately, I'm just passing on the messages that are coming through for you, all right? So just remember, don't take it out on me. I'm just a little old messenger. But Spirit's saying, look, there is still so much to be grateful for. And there it is. That is what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading, then I am taking bookings on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Don't forget to go check out all of your other signs and the daily reads as well. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.